Greetings, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Andrew Bjorkman, and today we're going to be going over the NAR, the heat management device, and its new features that it brings to you. Let's take a look. The NAR is a heavy-duty heat management device and fits on particularly any bowl. The NAR has a heavy-duty construction, and it allows you to have an immediate smoke session. And what I mean by that is that you can actually put the bottom of this on the burner, and it's meant for it. Another great thing about the NAR is it offers multiple smoke sessions with absolutely no ash on the bowl or on the tobacco. I mean, unless you flipped it over on top of the bowl, but I'm not too sure why you would do that. No other heat management device offers this amazing feature with airflow holes on the sides and not at the bottom. One of the major benefits is having absolutely no coal ash in your tobacco. The flavor stays pure. There's no extra carcinogens to mix in with the tobacco leaves. There's no coal taste in your mouth. The NAR allows you to have the full flavor of the tobacco. I don't know about you guys, but I really enjoy not having a coal taste in my smoke session. Now, talking about amazing, the NAR comes with a thermometer. That's right, you can control and see how hot the HMD is on your bowl, which allows you to allow precise amount of heat to your liking. The NAR also has handles for both the top and the bottom for transport. Now that we've gone over some of the cool features, let's get to the setup. As soon as you get out of the box, you're ready to go. You got your bottom plate, you got your thermometer with the top, and the vents over here to allow for less heat to be released or more heat to be released depending on what you're comfortable with. Like mentioned before, these are the handles, and these will screw right on the side, and it is recommended only to use when transporting. So let's get some coals cooking, and I'm going to put the bottom plate on. One tip that I could give you, I'd recommend putting it on the outside, that way you're able to screw it in without chances of burning yourself or any other mishap. When using coals, it's recommended to use 3 coals. In some cases you might have jumbo coals, and in those cases it's better off if you use 2. As you can see, I show you an example of 2 jumbo coals and how the third one does not fit. So you're better off just using the 2. But now when you have flat charcoal, or just a regular size coal, 3 of them do fit, and 3 of them will not block the holes on the inside. Talk about an immediate smoke session. This very durable NAR head allows you to actually put it on the burner and let it sit on there consistently with the coals as it heats up. So it's at about coal heat temperature, and put it on your shisha bowl and have an immediate smoke session. So now we're ready for the hookah top. Now for the hookah top, one tip I want to give you is to make sure you measure out the thermostat that's going down. That way it's not pushing off and balancing over the actual bottom of the NAR. Now once you've done that, you want to use the little screw for the handle, but make sure you don't screw that too tight, because that way you want to be able to take it off without any hassle or burning yourself. And just put it on like so. Now here is an example of the thermostat. Notice how the thermostat picks up the heat of the bowl. When it comes to temperature recommendations, it all comes down to what tobacco you're using and how high you pack your tobacco. In this case, I use my semi-dense, semi-little fluffed pack, but not too high of a pack. So what I use for a recommendation if you're using this kind of pack technique is around 700 to maybe 750, sometimes even 800, because I like to have it hot. But once again, it's more of a preference. Another good recommendation would be to not even put the top on at all, just to see where the heat's at. Because you might be comfortable where the heat's at just as it is, and as soon as it starts to go down, then you can use the thermostat. Is also when you're opening and closing the vents, I'd recommend using a set of tongs so you don't wind up burning your fingers. The 3 features that the NAR heat management device brings you: there's no extra carcinogens to mix in with the tobacco leaves, thermostat reading for accurate readings of heat, and number 3, the durability it brings you, allowing you to have an instant hookah session. What more could you possibly ask for in a heat management device for your tobacco? And this was the setup and features of the NAR.